Hey everyone, welcome to another video. I hope you're all doing well. Today I thought let's do a quick analysis, a short video where we are focusing on a particular deity of the Dashamsha division. See, the Dashamsha or the D10 chart is so important to analyze one's career and also the actions in this life. What are you doing with this life? What are you doing in society? Okay, your actions towards your own life, okay, what you're creating, and also what you're doing in your career in the society. So you can understand the overall quality of your professional journey and the success, the highs and lows from here, the overall if you want to understand the theme of your career, you can look into this chart. So the Dashamsha is greatly influenced by the 10 deities. Each planet is assigned a certain deity, and that deity will greatly influence that planet. How that planet functions will be impacted by that particular deity. Okay, so we should not just only look into the planets, how they are placed in the Dashamsha, house placement, sign placement, but also the deity having the influence over that. So out of all 10 deities, today we're going to talk about Nirrti. Okay, because having a planet ruled by Nirti in your Dashamsha is a challenge. I have seen so many charts where some struggle definitely arises because it will bring some kind of sacrifice or challenge with respect to that planet. So Nirrti represents the sacrifices you might have to do in your career or overall the struggle in the career. But when we look deeper, Nirrti induces the fear. It's not just about the external challenges, but how your fear controls you and your actions. That is why you have a struggle, because your fear overpowers you. So suppose your sun is being ruled by Nirrti in the Dashamsha, it will impact your confidence, it will impact your sense of worth, it will impact your ability to trust your work, your potential, your skill, because sun does represent potential in the Dashamsha division. So you will not have enough trust in what you are doing, and you may constantly try to compare yourself with other people, or it could be struggle with authority because you have some fear with the authority. Suppose it's the moon which is ruled by Nirrti, so you're not emotionally satisfied with what you are doing. You struggle, you fear that you're lacking something. You have a fear of insecurity, that you will lose your success, you will lose your resources. If Venus is ruled by Nirrti, it could be a fear of injustice, fear of people being very unfair to you at the work front. Your resources are not so great, your income is not so great. If Saturn is ruled by Nirrti, it could also be getting disheartened and discontinuing with your work. You're not consistent with what you are doing. You resist that discipline because again there's a fear of losing something, and you focus so much on that difficult element that you resist to do more, to work hard. So Nirrti, like in general, people will say, oh, it brings struggles. But the truth is that she brings a test to you, which is about how do you manage your resources? How do you not just manage your money, but how do you manage your wisdom? At the time of crisis, will you stop working, or will you just trust the wisdom you have and be persistent towards your goals? I think that is the test. Because when Nirrti brings the crisis, what you have to do is to get back to your center. But what people usually do, they drift away from their center. They lose that balance. But the test is, how can you work in crisis? How can you work even in the most struggling times? Do you have enough confidence? Do you have enough that a combination of being smart and wise together to act wise even at the time of crisis, not sobbing or crying, but doing the needful? Whatever minimal you have with yourself, how you are using it. So I think this is the remedy. If a planet is ruled by Nirrti in your Dashamsha, you have to really focus on that issue and try to be persistent with that. Mindful actions, being wise at that time, not leaving things, quitting on what you're dreaming of or whatever you are doing, but just being there, doing your best. And even if doing your best is not helping you, patience is required. Doing your bit, waiting, doing your bit, waiting. I think this is what is the struggle. That sacrifice of time, sacrificing the patience here, waiting, but continuing to do your best with whatever you have, whatever resources you have in your hands, the skill, the opportunity you have in your hands. So when you show that confidence, I think the same deity rewards you with abundance, like getting more than what you expected. So this is the remedy if a certain planet is ruled by Nirrti in the Dashamsha. I think it will bring some challenge, of course, but the best remedy is to stay very centered and focused and do not give up. And yeah, you can see other videos as well. There's a video on, I think, the deities of the Dashamsha. We have a separate video on the Dashamsha analysis. And you will find a lot of videos with respect to how to analyze the career as well. I think I'll make a playlist where you can find all such videos. Take care. Goodbye.